Hello there, and to all who come to this happy place, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Abby, and I upload Disney planning content here on my channel every-ish day of October. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about who should and who should not be going to Disney World right now, because I am a travel agent specializing in Disney destinations, first of all, and I have some clients still hanging on, and if you're still hanging on, excellent. But I do have some differing opinions now that we have taken a second trip post-COVID. We were here in July and had a great experience. We're here in October and we're having a great experience, but the changes that have happened between July and October are giving me some differing opinions. So today I wanted to have a little chat with you about who should reconsider whether they really want to travel in 2020 and who should think about 2021. So full disclosure, travel agents actually don't get paid until you get back from your trip. So I am literally just handing you this information because I want you to have the best trip ever. I don't want you to come home disappointed. I don't want anyone to come home from Disney and have hated it because XYZ. So I'm going to be really open and honest with you when I talk about the things that I'm going to talk about and how that might affect your Disney experience, especially if you're a first timer. So one of the big draws to a late 2020 vacation was initially the short wait times. Now, if you saw my video yesterday, which I will link up here in the cards, then you know that we are experiencing a lot longer wait times than we did in July, like way longer. We waited 70 minutes for Frozen. There are still some really short lines, but you can't count on them anymore. Back in July, you could basically walk onto anything. Here in October, it's been a toss-up. Some days things are mostly walk-ons, other days they're closer to like normal wait times. And there are still no fast passes. So we still don't know when those are coming back. I'm sure they will eventually, but the big problem with fast passes is that they are using some of the queue space for fast passes as regular standby queue to allow for social distancing. So anyway, if this is your only trip that you will ever take to Walt Disney World, I'm honestly going to tell you should wait until next year. And next year I might say the same thing. We don't know what's going to happen. This is an unprecedented situation with this virus, so I could say the exact same thing this time next year. But as of right now, I am recommending that you push your trip back to next year if this is going to be your only trip. You may be able to blow through an entire park in a couple of hours, but you also may not get everything done or even come close. We were in Hollywood Studios. We did 2 Hollywood Studios days so far, and the first day we got hardly anything done, and then the other day on Monday we literally got everything done. So it's really a toss-up. You don't know which way you're gonna get, and that does go for like regular times too. However, you're also missing a lot of things right now with shows not really being fully back. There's only a few back. There's no fireworks, there's no parades. I would wait until next year personally if this is going to be your only or even your first. Your first could go either way. I would say if it's your first trip and you know you're going to come back and you go in with realistic expectations, then great. You should probably keep your trip on the books. But if you are, going for the short lines, you should not be coming right now. And I know a lot of people are going to say the opposite, and I'm sorry for that, but this is my honest professional opinion. And like, you guys, if you've been around here, you know I sometimes see Disney through rose-colored glasses because I adore it so much, but I'm trying to be like so objective and like look at the big picture. I don't regret coming, but you have to keep in mind I also spend like 60 days here a year, and I live in Baltimore, so like I'm here a lot. I don't regret coming, but it's definitely not it's not what it was in July. It's less hot. That's a perk. It's less hot right now. But, yeah. If you have a hard time with being flexible, I don't think you should be coming right now. If you are someone that wants to plan every second of your day, this is not the time for you to come because there's literally no planning involved right now other than dining reservations. You just show up and the day takes you the way it takes you. Now, there are some people that's the way they want to do Disney. And if that's the way you want to do Disney, you should be coming right now. However, if you want to know that you're going to get on X, Y, and Z because you've got a fast pass, so of course you're going to get on them, you need to wait. So if you have a hard time with flexibility, I sometimes have a hard time with flexibility. But, like, I'm just rolling with the punches, and we get on what we get on, and we don't what we don't, and we see the characters we see, and I'm just, you know, I'm throwing my hands up. I had to adjust my expectations, and I've had a great time, but I know some people that's just not going to work. So those people should wait until next year. If you are miserable in masks, please stay home. Everyone is wearing them. Cast members are wearing them. All guests are wearing them as long as they are the age of 2 and up. Yes, your 2-year-olds have to wear a mask. And it's not fun to listen to everyone around you complain about masks. So if you're going to be that guy, don't be that guy. Just wait until they're not required anymore. Now, we don't know if that'll be next year. Again, the virus, I don't know. So if you're going to be miserable in masks, don't come. Wait until they're not required. On the flip side, there are people that are like happy that society is now collectively wearing masks. You should come right now because they're not going to be required forever. I will say that. Unless all of society wears them forever, they are not going to be required forever because Disney is losing a lot of people that don't want to wear masks. And I don't think that they'll leave that rule in place forever. So if you're one of those people that's like, yes, society finally cares about each other's health, let's all wear masks, you should come because this isn't going to stick around forever. I am not one of those people. I'm happy to wear a mask as long as we need to, but I would like to go back to my regularly scheduled not wearing masks at some point in my life. So if you prefer everyone wearing masks, come on down. If you are looking forward to more hotel time, it is a great time to be here. Park hours are really short. Magic Kingdom this week is open from 9 to 6. Epcot's open from 11 to 7. Hollywood is open from 10 to 7. And DAC is open from 8 or 9, depending on the day, until 5. So we're spending a lot more time at the hotels, which I appreciate because we stay in the deluxe hotels. Like, this whole trip we've been in deluxes, so I appreciate spending more time here. But make sure you're like accommodating yourself and like choosing accommodations that you'll be happy to spend more time there. The people that are like, oh, I want to stay in a value, we are never in the room. Okay, you are probably in the room a lot more than you usually are right now. Disney Springs is reaching capacity right now especially on weekends. So you're not even able to get in there at night. So like, you're probably going to be at the hotel more, and having a pool with a water slide, that's great. We've done more swimming than we have in years. That's super fun. And when I say more swimming than we have in years, we don't usually go to the pool at all, and we've been like 3 times. So like, it's not like we're swimming every day, but you know, we don't usually account for the pool. This time, it's really nice to be at some really cool pools. We did a night at Beach Club, and they have the best pool on property. We're at Polynesian now, and they have a great pool. And then we didn't swim at Riviera, but their pool looked really cool. So if you're spending more time at the hotels and that would make you happy, then this is a great time to come. We've also been open to closing the parks a lot, which we don't usually do. I usually come for a couple hours and then I go back to my room and hang out. Like, I don't need to spend all day in the parks, but if you want to open to close, but you're intimidated by 14-hour park days, this is a great time to be here. Like, we walked out of Hollywood Studios realizing, holy cow, we were here from the minute, we were actually there early because we wanted a boarding group. We were there from the minute they opened until the minute they closed, and we actually stayed and shopped. We have not done that in years. So, something to keep in mind if you like to be an open to closer. You should be coming right now. Now, if you've decided that Disney this year is not the place for you, that's totally fine. Disney has a flexible cancellation policy that is extended through the end of 2020, in which you can cancel up to the day before of your arrival. I believe you can actually cancel until the day of, but I believe the written one is 24 hours before, the written policy. So they're being super flexible. You don't have to decide today. All of this could be completely different next week. We could have shows out the wazoo, and we could have character meet and greets. I don't think we're gonna have character meet and greets next week, but you know, like, all of this is definitely ever changing. So my recommendation could change. If you subscribe to my channel, I will be sure to keep you updated on my opinion on who should and shouldn't be coming right now. If you are a client of mine and you are rethinking your dates, make sure to email me, text me, message me on Facebook. You know I'm easy. And we'll talk about maybe when would be a better time for you to plan your trip. If you would like someone in your corner to advocate for you and let you know, hey, this might not be the best time, without worrying so much about their own paycheck, because there are people that just want you to travel now so they can get paid. If you don't want to work with someone like that, my information is always in the description of my videos. I really do just want my clients to have the best trip that they can have, even if it means I have to wait a couple years to get paid. I don't care. So yeah, all my information is in the description down below. If you have decided that Disney this year is not for you, but you still want to take a vacation, however, Universal is doing a good job with lines if you do the Express Pass. Now, for those of you that don't know, Express Pass is Universal's version of Fast Pass. It is a paid product, so you do have to pay for it. But if you stay at their premier category hotels, then it's actually included for free. And it usually works out to be cheaper to just upgrade your hotel, stay at a nicer hotel, and get the Express Pass than it is to just pay for the Express Pass. So that's always an option. I have a friend that was just there till yesterday, and she had a great experience. They are being less strict with the rules, like they aren't enforcing them as tightly, which doesn't mean you get to go crazy there and do whatever the heck you want, but keep in mind that the protocols there are not as strict as Disney's, so you might feel safer at Disney as far as the virus goes, but you might have like a better experience as far as waiting in lines if you've got that Express Pass. And so that's another option. If that's an option that you're interested in, my information again is down below. That's not going to be a form, that's just going to be an email, which is abby@friendlikemetravel.com. So I think Universal is a really great option right now. They're doing a great job as well as far as taking care of their guests. And I'm considering planning a trip there in January, so we'll see. We'll see if that happens. I'm coming back here in December, so I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. In my next video, I'm actually going to be talking about what to do if you have canceled your Disney vacation for this year to prepare you for your Disney vacation next year. So stay tuned for that, and make sure you've hit the red subscribe button down below and tap the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. Bye!